Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here, back with another filmy and general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading can resonate whenever you find it. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do keep in mind it is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. If you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings, or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found in the description box as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Yeah, I'm getting a message of someone getting ready, like preparation, but it's coming into me like someone getting dressed. So I definitely feel like this is someone getting ready for something that maybe involves some sort of presentation of sorts. I'm also hearing locked in. I feel like somebody has recently entered into some sort of contract or commitment, and the time it has come for this person to like make good on this commitment or this contract or whatever it is they promised. It's like they either literally or figuratively sign on the dotted line. And it's like now, I don't know, I'm getting like as I was getting that message, I was hearing like now it's time to act out your wifely duties. I don't know, maybe for some, like someone listening, you recently got married and now it's like it's no longer you acting in the capacity of like a girlfriend or boyfriend. Now you are acting, now you're going to actually perform in the capacity of a wife or husband, because you just recently, signed the dotted line as a, as a married person. Like now you're officially married. So that could be a message for someone. For others, it's just that it's now time for you to act in whatever capacity this commitment requires. And I feel like you're really ready for it. I don't feel like this is something that, you feel as if you committed to prematurely, or your hand was forced to do this. This is something you've mentally prepared yourself for. This could have even been something you've been subconsciously getting prepared for years. However this plays out for you, I definitely get that when you go into this performing whatever the duty or the commitment is, I get that you're going to excel at it, because this is something that you would have been really prepared for. Like your mind and heart and soul, all of it is aligned with whatever this purpose is that you're walking into performing. Yeah, I'm getting like, and you're going to, like, you're ready. What I'm getting from this, whatever role you're stepping into now that you've made this commitment or signed this contract, it's like you're not just doing it, like you're doing this really well. Like, again, there's a lot of preparation. I'm getting like more so mentally than anything else that went into this for you to get ready for this role. But it's like now that you're stepping into it, it's like you're not missing a beat. Like you're excelling at this. You're doing a fine job at this, to the point that, the people who are around, or if this is some sort of like relationship, marriage, like you're being complimented on how amazing you are at this. Like if this is a new job, a new role at your job that you've stepped into, you're going to have like your superiors and even, people who are your subordinates complimenting you, saying like how amazing you are at this job, and how like you're picking up things so well. Or they never had, I'm hearing somebody say like, I never had a boss like you. Like maybe you have the right balance of like compassion and, I'm hearing sturdy, or Yeah, I heard sturdy. Well, I was gonna say another word. Like maybe you're a mixture of stern and compassionate when it comes to, the people who are your subordinates. So it's like they know not to play with you, but at the same time you're not unreasonable. They can come to you if they're having any concerns or they have any questions. This is more on a level of, as I picked up earlier, like you moving into a marriage. It's like your spouse is really going to, and I'm hearing your new spouse. So yeah, I definitely feel like for somebody, you just recently got married or you're about to get married very soon. And it may seem as if this marriage came about very quickly. I don't feel like, although you've been like mentally preparing for this, I don't feel like it's you were necessarily um with this person that you got married to, you're about to get married to for a long time. It's more so you were getting prepared to be a wife or a husband for like a while before you even met this person, possibly. That could be a message for somebody. But yeah, now that if this is like a marriage for you, your spouse is going to be complimenting you on like how amazing you are as a husband or a wife, like how they're so grateful to have you, like they could not have chosen a better spouse for themselves. It's like you have the right balance. Whatever role you're going in, you have, like I mentioned with the work example, you're the right amount of stern and compassionate. As a spouse, you have the right amount of like a fieriness about you, along with like a loving soft side to you. So you're not the type of spouse who, is so like who your spouse could possibly like run over or take advantage of. It's like I don't know, it's like you speak up for yourself and you make your desires known, and you also hold your partner accountable, but at the same time you're like really loving and affectionate. So it's like they like the fact that you have that balance, like you check them when need be, but you're also extra loving and supportive. And I feel like they're not used to people having, like, people they've dealt with in the past. The partners they've had in the past probably weren't able to have that balance. They were either one or the other. So they're really impressed by the fact that you're able to balance the two. So like it's a very delicate balance, but somehow you do this with so much excellence that they're just wondering if you're even real. I'm hearing that, is it a James Blake song, Are You Even Real? I'm hearing that in my head, just the part when he says like, Are you even real? So yeah, it's like that's how they feel about you. Your spouse, your partner is just like, are you even real? Like, is this even happening right now? You have a certain, whatever you're going into, you have a certain focus that I keep hearing the Usher song. I keep hearing a part of an Usher song in my head. It's his song Let Me. And I'm hearing the end when he says ready. Told you I was ready. I keep hearing that in my head. You are ready for something. This is the message that's coming through very, very clearly. You probably, prior to this happening, you probably thought you weren't ready, but somehow when you step into this role officially, you realize how ready you are, like how ready you've been. Even if you just got ready like right before this happened, it's just like you're very prepared. You're focused. Like I said, you have this beautiful balance in your energy to handle this task with ease. And you're very down for, like, I'm hearing down for the cause. So like you are a person that, your employer or your employees can really count on, or if it's like I said, the romantic situation, I'm getting more so marriage. This could be for some of you, you're going into a new relationship with somebody that's not marriage yet. I do feel that if that is the case, this person might end up being your spouse in the future. But if this is just like a regular, relationship, not a marriage yet, your partner could be complimenting, your qualities. And maybe you have been without a relationship for a while. Maybe you've been single. I'm hearing single and celibate. So not only have you been single, but you haven't been like sexually involved with anyone else either for however long you've been single. So going into this new relationship and, being able to share yourself with someone in that way and commit, it's like you're very loyal to this person, like you're very down and supportive of your person. And I feel like you're also very satisfying to them on every level, including sexually. And I do feel like that message also applies to marriage, of course. But yeah, it's like you gotta, before you step into this role, you got some sort of calling, like some sort of knowing that this is what you're supposed to do, that this is the natural next step for you, and that you were going to be going into this, that you were going to be stepping into this life. And like I said, up until the moment it happened, you could have been like a little uncertain, wondering like, am I really ready? But like the minute you signed on that line and like started stepping and you officially stepped into this role, whatever this role is, it's like you feel really ready and you're performing like you're really ready. Because I just get like this preparation that's been coming for years. Like if this is about a job, you've been probably performing duties that relates to this new job role that you're in. You've probably been doing this job for some time in another like capacity. Like you could have, I just feel like you were doing something in life that prepared you for whatever it is you're doing now. Even if it's not like you performing these particular duties in the job you had previously, it may even be like you had some sort of hobby or something you did growing up. I'm hearing, or something you did with your parents. Like maybe your parents had a business that you helped them out with, and however you help them out, whatever skills you attained from whatever your past experiences were, it's helping you in this new role at your job, this new position. These job duties they're coming easy to you because you were well prepared due to the skills that you attained previously in your life, whether it be, in your family, whether it be at an old job or whatever. I just get that you were gaining these skills without realizing what you were gaining them for. You were doing things way before this opportunity came about that you didn't understand why you were doing it. I just keep getting that. Like you were getting prepared without knowing you were getting prepared for this in particular. If this is, like I said, a romantic situation, like you're going into a new relationship or going into a marriage, I just get that in some way, shape, or form, like your past experiences in life is helping you. The things you were doing before, everything you were doing that was leading up to you getting into this new relationship or getting married to this person, it somehow helped. Like these were things, skills, and qualities that you ended up like like I get like you were drawing on a lot of inspiration around you. Maybe you were like around a lot of married people or around a married person very frequently. I'm getting like maybe you were watching things in relation to marriage, like, or, relationships, like healthy relationships. I just get that you were doing something, you were taking in information, not really knowing what you were doing it for. But now that you're in this new relationship or in this new marriage, you now see that all those things you were taking in came in handy because you're applying those skills. You're applying everything you learned to this new relationship or marriage that you're in. I just get that your partner, your spouse, like they're really impressed with you. Like they've never had anyone like you before. Yeah, and I get like you have incredible listening skills. So like that's also something that maybe your partner is not, you like they weren't used to in past relationships. Like I'm hearing they weren't used to being listened to. So maybe they are with people who didn't hear them out. Like when they had an opinion or a feeling about something, their partner really didn't want to hear it. I feel like they could have been dealing with someone who was very selfish and only wanted to, all about their own selfish desires. And it's like when it comes to you, when they speak to you, and I know that this is really weird, but what I'm getting honestly with the whole marriage thing, this is not someone that you would have been dating for a long time. I get like this is like honestly okay. That's why I was picked up the other example of like dating, getting into a new relationship without marriage as well, because that's gonna be for some of you. Because the marriage message I'm getting is like very very specific. It could be for like one to maybe a few people listening to this reading who's going to like resonate with the marriage part of this message. But what I'm getting specifically for those few or that one person who's listening with the marriage part, it's giving those stories of like people, couples who say like they met and like they dated for 2 weeks and got married, or I saw one couple who said like they met and got married 3 days later. I'm getting that energy. Like you're going to go into the marriage really quick. Like it's going to be you're going to make a decision to get married very quickly. And it's not going to feel wrong. The thing is, although it's going to technically be rushed, it's going to be something that goes against the logic of like the way you're supposed to court and date and the reasonable time to get married, get to know each other. It's going to go against all those norms, but somehow with you and this person, it's going to feel so right. Like this, like while you're listening to this reading, you probably haven't even met this person yet. But I get that you're going to meet someone and you're going to marry them like in less than a month. And so that could vary for like, from getting married days after you meet this person up until like a few weeks after you meet this person, but no more than that. So, yeah, that's a very specific message because what I'm getting with the marriage is like this person is getting to know you within the marriage. Like they're getting to know your way, and they love what they're seeing. They're loving what they're experiencing with you. And what I was picking up is that you're, even if this is just a regular relationship, non-marriage, this person loves the way you listen to them, because I feel like they dealt with someone in the past who didn't listen to them. Like this person, if they were talking, this person was more so listening to respond rather than just like listening to understand. And with you, it's like you really take in everything this person says. Like you really want to understand them. That could have been a skill that you picked up when I was saying like you were taking in all these, like you were getting influenced all over the place. You were watching things, you're around people, and it's like subconsciously you were taking in all of these, you were taking notes subconsciously about what to do versus what not to do in a relationship or a marriage. And it's like you're applying all those skills now. It's like at the time you were gaining all that knowledge, you had no idea that you were doing that because you were going to be getting into a relationship or a marriage very soon. But it's like now looking back, you're like, wow, that's why I was around this person, or wow, that's why I was watching all of these type of shows and movies, and speaking to certain people, encountering certain people, and in these sort of situations. All of it was preparing you for this commitment you're in now, that you're going into. But yeah, this person loves that you really listen to them, and they love the fact that you're listening and you really understand where they're coming from. Even if you don't always agree, you can understand their point of view. And I feel like this opens this person up to be the same way with you. Because I feel like in the past, they always had to be defensive. And so that was something they were a little bit apprehensive about going into this relationship or marriage. But it's like now they see that that's not a concern at all. You have this person very open. Um, they're very open to, I'm hearing like open to whatever. So like you have this person's nose so wide open that you can literally ask them anything and they will grant it. Like they would give it to you if it's possible. And even I'm hearing the song Ready or Not. I'm hearing the part in the beginning of the song when he says, I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. I'll give you the world and all that you, yeah, I'm hearing that. So yeah, this person is going to feel that way about you. They're going to feel like whatever it is you ask of me, whatever it is you want, I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing the Raphael Sadiq song. That's all I ask of you. I kiss you in me. Yeah, and this person, like, they're going to want to please you in every way possible, including physically, because you have them so wide open. And it's like they don't want to come down. Like, they're very happy with their decision to be with you. They feel like it's the best decision they've made in their lives. And it doesn't matter if it's new, they just feel like the way you make them feel is going to last a lifetime because it's such a rare feeling. They just knew, like, the moment they met you that it was something special about you. And that's why they made this decision to be with you, or in the very rare case, I'm picking up, marry you as quickly as they did. And they love that they can trust you. And even if this is a job situation, I get that whoever it is that hired you is something that you exhibited in your energy and just the way you present yourself overall that made this person or made these people. I'm hearing committee. There was a committee of people who discussed you prior to making this job offer to you, and they all agreed that you had this very loyal quality about you. Like they can trust you. Like offer that you're maybe the job that you're being offered involves you being trusted with something. Like maybe trusted with money, trusted with, very sensitive information or something like that. I'm picking up like you have it's a very important job. It's a very important job. I'll just say that. It's a very important job, and it involves like either very sensitive information or like financial access or something like that. And they were trying to figure out, like, because I feel like if this is a job offer, whoever was in that role prior to you, like they recently left. I don't know if maybe they got fired or the person quit or they retired. It could be any of those three, but I feel like someone left and it left that job open, and it could have been an opening in that job, um in that position for a while, because the employer, I keep hearing committee, the committee of people who were overseeing like who's going to be in that position, they were really having a hard time trying to figure out who can replace that person. And then somehow your name comes up, and they all agree that you're it. Like maybe they weren't even thinking about you initially, but somebody brought you up and it's like, you know what, they're actually a really great fit. We can trust them. They've been here for an adequate amount of time. Like they're skillful. Da, 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 da. Like we can trust them with this information. We could trust them with, whatever. I just get like you have a very trustworthy nature about you that's going to make them make this offer to you. Same thing with the relationship. It's like you have this very trusting energy about you that makes your partner or your spouse not feel like they have to worry about you, like worry about you betraying them, worrying about, you being something else, that other than what it's like you don't have, I'm hearing like you don't have a deceitful bone in your body. That's the thing. And whatever the situation is for you, whether it be a job offer or a romantic situation, this person or these people, they can sense that they can trust everything to you. that you are who you present yourself to be, and it's not a front. And I do get that they are right. They are going to be right if this hasn't happened yet. Because I get like this is either happening as you're listening to this reading, or this is about to happen like very, very, very soon. Like maybe the next day or next few days after you listen to this reading, this is all going to be unfolding for you, for those who this resonates with. Okay. So that's about all I have for you all for this filmy and general energy reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Again, if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found in the description box below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.